Coronavirus, COVID-19, symptoms. Nobody is happy that people die because of the coronavirus or for any other reason. Adults, and especially old people, are more at risk of dying because of their tired immune systems. The same has happened with the flu, and every year affects millions of people around the world. COVID-19, beside its symptoms, has helped society to collectively face humans' fears and panicked attitude. Being cautious is wise, but the excess of caution is fear. Fears weaken our immune system and make it easier for viruses to deeply harm us. The human immune system is weak because we're living in an imbalanced and fearful environment. Humans' fears are worse than the coronavirus and flu together. Don't worsen the effect of COVID-19. Rely on your immune system. Hospitals and doctors are here to relieve symptoms when it is necessary. They are not prepared to treat collective panic. Women. Starting from the sensitivity of the woman of today and adding the strength of the man of yesterday, the woman of tomorrow is developing. Men of newer generations will be less manly, and women less womanly. They will be united by their equal essences. With the unconditional love of Mother Nature, added to a new humankind that deeply feels all beings share the same transcendental destiny, this planet will once again become the paradise of the universe. Transcendental love. It was a cold winter afternoon. Mary was taking a walk with her father, Bernard, along a forest path towards a waterfall on the Alegria River. United by the warmth of their intertwined hands, they walked, sharing the right words so as not to miss the murmur of the wind and caress the treetops of the silent pine and oak trees. Some birds greeted them discreetly to welcome them into such forgotten places. Suddenly, Mary pulled on her father's arm, with the intention of stopping him, to make sure Bernard will pay full attention to the question that she was going to ask. "Dad, you talk a lot about transcendental love. What is it?" As the two of them were standing, Bernard took both her hands in his, stared into her eyes, asking for her full attention, as an act of solemnity. "Honey, look, there is the love of parents, brothers, friends, romantic and hormonal love, whether to have children or simply for pleasure. But there is a greater love than all that, the transcendental love. The love of the mind loves or does not love depending on its preferences, attachments, affinities, interests. The love of the mind is the love of possession. My wife, my son, my car. Transcendental love is the love of essences that can only love and never hate, as they connect with the purity of every being. No possession, no expectation. Daughter, do you like the sun, the stars, the moon? Yes. Daughter, do you like the sea, the mountains, the rivers? Yes. Daughter, do you like birds, foxes, wild animals? Yes. Daughter, then do you love Mother Earth and all her beings and the universe? Yes, yes, yes! Honey, I love you like Mother Earth and all her beings love you, and you love them unconditionally in return, united by the harmony of existence. Beyond earthly love, man, woman, feminine, masculine, there is the love of Mother Nature and the Father of the universe, without religious, separatist interpretations of human beliefs. It is the energy of the union with the All. That is transcendental love. You are free, beloved daughter. We are united by the essences. Transcendental limits. This world is in danger and suffers because humans have transcended their own limits. Every being comes to this world being a seed who brings a new evolutionary message. But society educates its children to be someone else to be accepted by the mass in order to be happy. Then our children are obliged to cross their own native identities to be someone else. The existence never stops planting apple tree seeds in the earth, and because of the three transcendental elemental energies, earth, water, and the energy of creation, these seeds will grow roots deep in the ground of Mother Earth, and their trunk, branches, and leaves will connect to the sky of Father Universe to share sweet and nourishing apples to all beings of this planet. Can you imagine what would happen to an apple tree if it wanted, for any reason, to be a cherry tree? That's what we ask our children to do. We ask them to go beyond their native transcendental limits, identities, which is why this world we face now harvests aggressiveness, desperation, and suffering. When taking care of our body, the same thing happens. It is generally promoted to cross the limits of body and mind, to improve, to grow, to be the best. Because of this socialized, internal fight, lots of injuries and frustrations arise. It is so simple to surrender to our own limits, and then those same limits will step back, uniting mind, body, and essence. This is the purpose of the intuitive sensitive healing yoga we share in AtelTrainer. If you warm up before stretching, you will anesthetize your limits to be able to traverse them. Then you will improve your fitness shape for a while also increasing the probability of sustaining injuries. If you stretch without warming up, you will feel the real limits of your muscles and joints, as they are more sensitive cold. Then, surrendering to your limits with no intention to cross them, just to be close to them, you will improve your patience and their long-lasting functional shape, while remaining far from any risk of injury. See you in our Transcendental Healing Center, located in the isolated little valley of Ortunas, Spain, or during our ancestral healing retreats, ancestral healing workshops, or ancestral healing courses.